In this video series here at Profit Stampede, we do pre-interviews on video so you guys can sit at home and see the different types of virtual assistants that we have from around the world. So if you guys are interested in getting a virtual assistant, go ahead and click the link down below and let's go ahead and jump into it. Today we have Rose with us and we're going to be asking her a few questions. So why don't you say hello to everybody, Rose?
Hello, everybody.
So, Rose, obviously you're a virtual assistant, and she's actually in our office in the Philippines. So she is working around all kinds of different virtual assistants. But can you tell us a little bit about maybe like your availability? Are you going to school? Are you able to work, 40 hours part time? Are you able to work at night during the day? Things of that nature.
All right. Yeah, so let me just introduce myself. My name is Meros Mahilom, and yeah, I've been working on the BPO industry for 2 years now. And actually, I just working. I'm not going to school. Yeah, that stuff. And yeah, I just need to yeah, I've handled several accounts, which is the first account that I've dialed was auto insurance, which is we help the customers to get the cheaper rates for their home together with their auto and health insurance. And also, I have experience in virtual assistant in Amazon, wherein we do product sourcing, contacting the manufacturers, and placing orders to them. And yeah, lastly, I also have experience on dialing on medical accounts. Um, my agent connector, which is we offer a free consultation of their Medicare benefits, and the My Agent Connector, we are helping insurance agents to connect with more local loan officer and real estate agents and mortgage broker. Yeah, that will be all.
Okay, great. So you're just 100%. Just to answer that last question though, I know you said you're just working, you don't go to school. So I'm assuming you're
Yeah.
saying you're available 40 hours.
Yes, definitely.
And do you have any issues with working the night shift? Like
No,
obviously your night shift is in America, our 9 to 5 is you working at night. Do you have any issues with
hmm
that?
no, I don't have any issues for that because yeah, because my I used to it to
Yeah, of
working at
course.
night.
Yeah. So, it's really weird. Like, so obviously here in America, we have a lot of people that do third shift, but not nearly as many as the Philippines. A lot of people in the
hmm
Philippines are very used to doing it, so it's not crazy, it's pretty common. So can you tell me a little bit about yourself? Like, have you graduated school? Do you have any hobbies? Do you have any interests or like things of that nature?
All right. Well, actually, I graduated in senior high school, and yeah, the hobbies that I have is I like to play badminton, but I'm not good to it though, and I like watching movies, especially Hollywood, so that my English will be enhanced more, and the way they speak, so that I can apply to the way I speak right now.
Right.
And yeah,
Cool.
I
Great.
think that will be
Right, right. Okay, cool. Obviously you've worked with, so you've done like phone, calling, stuff like that. You just said you're very interested in working on English. So obviously being like an
hmm
ISA, an internal sales agent, or, voice phone calls, I'm guessing is your highlight. How do you feel about writing? Are you pretty confident with writing? Like, let's say if you had to write, an email for somebody, or would you say your strong point is just voice or both or?
Oh, I cannot say I'm that confident though by writing an email, but yeah, I do have a supporter. I mean, like a um yeah,
Like
like
spell
maybe
check
a
or
grammar.
Grammarly or
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
Grammarly.
Yeah.
Okay. So you use
Mm,
Grammarly, which
yes.
I do
Just
also
to
because I'm not a
just
good
to
writer.
sure. Yeah.
No, I mean, actually, to be honest, it's very smart because, to be honest, like one of my biggest negatives is writing, spelling, and I live off of Grammarly, and Grammarly is pretty amazing, to be honest. Like the little things it can change. Obviously, it's not 100% perfect, but it really does that. So I'm glad to hear that you've taken that step to, make sure that the stuff that you do write, comes out. So I always like to ask this question because I think it's very important. So let's imagine you started a new job and you're getting trained and you do not, um, maybe that you get confused, you don't know what the training is exactly, and now you're having a hard time to complete that project. What would be the steps that you would, what would be your next step to do, if you didn't really understand what was going on, with a
All
project?
All right. So, for me, the first step that I'll be doing is that I will ask the teammates or my colleagues on how to do it this one and how I can do it properly. And yeah, and just to asking them, it can enhance my knowledge or it will give me an idea how to complete it, and also a very big help for me to complete that task and not wasting a lot of time that though. And
Right, right. Okay, so but what about this? What if, because obviously, we do a lot of things where we work with teams. So you might have, we have team leads, it depends on the client, right? So we have a lot of clients that
Mhm.
have 7 people, or we have clients that have 3 people. So you have a teammate. Let's imagine, let's say you have only one other teammate and they don't know the answer. What would you do then?
Maybe we're just helping each other, just do more research,
Okay.
like on how we can solve that or on how we can get an idea on what we can do that one. And also, yeah, because you have the colleagues, you must help each other so that you
Right,
can,
right, right. And
yeah.
so I'm going to answer this one for you too. Always, if you can't figure out something, always reach out to your client, like before you spend too much time, you know what I mean? You always want to reach out to your client. So obviously, of course, if you're in a team thing, your answer was 100% right. Like when I have people in teams, a lot of that time, your team lead or somebody else can help you get that answer, which then saves
Mhm.
your client's time, which is huge, right? I mean, that's the whole reason we have team leads and we have managers and we have those things. That's one of the biggest benefits of working in the office compared to home base, in my opinion. Obviously
Mhm.
there's a lot of benefits, both ways, but it's, the biggest thing is always reaching out. If you don't know how to do something, rather than wasting time, is figuring out the answer. So yeah, I agree with your answer, but I just wanted to add that because I think it's extremely important. You know, so this one's a little personal. Do you have kids or anything of that nature? You know, do you have a family to take care of? Or are you I think you're pretty
No.
young, so I'm guessing not. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just always, yeah. But I always ask that just because obviously when you have kids, that takes up a lot of time.
Mhm.
Kid gets sick. Like, do you have a family at home to support you? Things of that nature, because I know in the Philippines, a lot of times you have a mom, your parents are at home and they can help you with the kids. It's just something that I think about when hiring a virtual assistant. It's like, because it does make a
Mhm.
difference, right? So I guess, look, I guess, is there anything else that you'd like to add about yourself that you'd want a client to know about?
Yeah, and also, yeah, I just do add this. I am a hardworking person, and I am willing to work under pressure, which I believe to enhance my skills more and to explore something different or in new account. Yeah, that would be all.
Cool. So you got no problem jumping into a new account and learning something completely new. I think that was a great add-on. So look, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. And obviously we'll be reaching back out to you. Thanks for taking the time for watching this interview. If you guys want to get set up with a virtual assistant, go ahead and click the link in the description. We also do web design. We help clients set up CRMs, client relationship management tools, do automation. So we actually do a lot of stuff. So once again, you can book a call if you have interest in any of those things. You can check out our website that is also down below if you want to learn more about that stuff before you book a call. So thank you so much for taking the time, and we will have some videos popping up here on this end screen, so you guys can go ahead and watch some other interviews, and we'll be coming out with all kinds of new interviews every single week. So if you are a virtual assistant and or you're a virtual assistant and you're looking for a client, you can also click a link down below, and it'll send you a page where you fill out a form, and then we can set up a first interview to see if you would be right for Profit Stampede's clients. So once again, thank you everybody for taking the time to watch this, and we really look forward to helping you build out and scaling your business.